love wrestling like that deeply.
That's it. Busted. Yeah.
Oh, good defense. Good shot.
All right, I'm feeling it.
This is the game where we dethrone the.
Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you here with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. So off the tip, it's Charlotte. So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. We've got DeMarcus Cousins, Washington out there with Gallinari. Then there's Devin Booker, and it's White in at the point guard.
How about Booker getting up?
And basketball in the blood for Devin Booker. I mean, his father, Melvin, started at the University of Missouri and played pro ball. Started in high school. Devin trained with his father, trying to follow his path.
And the dunk by Booker.
Yeah, in this offense and in this structure, there's going to be opportunities to get a lot more assists for Cousins.
White against Lowry. That one doesn't drop, and Charlotte will go the other way with it. And we know the story, Booker moving from Michigan to Mississippi to live with his father and develop his skills.
And 4:30 a.m. alarms to train on the beach before the summer sun, getting to practice 2 hours early and staying late. Booker, not a freak athlete, so he had to work harder and drill the fundamentals.
Here's White after the made shot from John Collins. Back to White from outside the arc. Knocks down the three ball.
Now, Gallinari at that size can do a little bit of everything, and I like to see him dishing the rock.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. They grab their own miss. Collins. And finished off by Collins.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
And GA, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow. White finds Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
So it's Las Vegas now, following the score by Charlotte. Here's Collins. Goes back up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Since entering the league, Tyler Hero has had higher expectations for himself than anybody else. With that kind of size as a guard and his shooting ability, he very much will realize it.
And drafted 13th out of Kentucky, Tyler Hero impressing right out of the gates that rookie season.
And I think this is very much the type of player that comes in with confidence, a skill level, and an IQ, and ultimately a guy who wants to compete.
Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 8 points.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And here's Lowry. To the middle. Here's Collins. Misses in close.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Now here's Booker. He's got 8. Here's Cousins. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Dwight Howard.
I mean, that's when it's got to be a chop shop down there. When Cousins gets it that deep, he's exceptional at getting the position that he wants in the paint.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Hero. Outside Lowry. A 3 ball. DeMarcus Cousins comes up with the rebound. Bobcats leading by 8. Pass to Washington. Near the 3-point line, it's Booker. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. Lowry with the ball. over Booker. Rejected by Booker. And that does it for the first quarter. Bobcats lead by. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think about the Bobcats here in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
On the floor for Charlotte, they've got Washington. Evan Booker out there with White. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Gallinari in at the 3 spot. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line. Well, the season's still in the early stages, but Brent, how long before some teams decide to shake things up?
Kevin, that can be solely based on the chemistry of the team. If you feel like a player's just in a slump and he's going to come out of it, that's one thing. But if you see the team is just not connecting at critical points throughout the game, or that chemistry is not there, you start to contemplate change.
Cousins pulls it in.
Mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Now here's White. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Cousins inside, working on Howard. Cousins, no good.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Here's Hero. Passes it to Lowry. Ross kicks to Lowry. Second chance effort. He lays it in. Lowry's got it back down to within single digits for Las Vegas.
A veteran guard with a knack for penetrating defenses. Lowry can pretty much get any shot he wants.
White, and it's blocked, and he recovers it. Cousins, the pass to Gallinari. Just 5 on the clock. Second chance shot. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Howard. Down low. That's good from Lowry on the assist by Howard. Lowry's got 4 points this quarter.
A good decision right there from Dwight. Excellent awareness on that particular play.
Here's Booker, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now, here's Collins. Lowry passes to Howard. Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside, White. Back to Cousins. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Such a power player is Cousins. Fantastic. Fighting his way through whatever kind of challenge the defense wants to throw at him.
And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for Las Vegas. They trail by 11. And it's sent back by White. And here's the fast break. Gallinari leading the way. Yep, that one goes in there.
And Gallo knows how to finish through contact. Excellent touch from there from the big fella.
Lowry passes to Ross. Outside Collins. Over Washington. Collins, good. Collins has got 6.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Booker against Collins. Count it.
Yeah, Booker filling it up quickly here tonight. You got to respect the versatility, especially how dangerous he is on the offensive end.
White against Lowry. Left side Collins. That one's not going to go. And so it's Charlotte, 13 points.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, Devin Booker had it going on in the first quarter. He had 12 points and 1. And
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
This is why the best athletes in the world played this game. If he finds a hole, he rips through and throws it down.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court right now for Las Vegas, John Collins is out there with Howard. Then it's Terrence Ross. Then there's Lowry. And it's Hero in at the 2 spot. Here is Howard. Following the basket by Derek White. Count it, and the Bobcat lead has been cut down to 13. Good bucket there from Hero.
Hero sticking with it through contact. That's not easy.
Now here's Booker. Defense is right there. And that one is good.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Here's Lowry. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. Collins finds Ross. Outside Lowry. The 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Lowry's got 7 points.
You know, there was a time when 3-point shooting was a liability for Lowry, but the guy has put in the time, and now he is a solid option from deep.
A nice shot by Gallinari.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Lowry kicks to Collins. Hero passes to Lowry. With some arc. And that's 2 points on the layup. Lowry's got 5 points now in the quarter. Rager, the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, you know, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it. And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Hero passes to Ross. Outside Collins. White against Lowry. Takes a 3. Here's Howard. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
Well, that's when you love to see the strength of Dwight Howard marching through the defense and just ripping away the second chance opportunity for an easy score.
White looking around. The pass to Booker. There's 49 seconds left in the third. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Lowry against White. Collins. He can't get that one, so the Bobcats will take it the other way. Here's Booker. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Booker, no fear at going to the basket. He's got the size as a 2-guard to do that.
Outside Lowry. Pass to Collins. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Just staying aggressive right now. John Collins putting some tremendous pressure on the defense.
And he's good on the second. 5 seconds left in the third quarter. From deep. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court right now for the Bobcats, Devin Booker out there with Derek White. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's P.J. Washington. And it's Gallinari in at the small forward. Here's Collins. Following the basket by Derek White. Lets it go from the wing. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
From the middle, part of Collins' game that is developing. Nice work, and that's paying off.
Now Booker. Passes to Washington. Outside White. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Booker. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Ross in the corner. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. Here's Hero. Here's Collins, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. That's a foul on Charlotte.
John Collins and his versatility are very, very exciting, not just as a scorer and a rebounder, but defensively as a shot blocker and a versatile, switchable defender.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Booker. Good for his 9th make and just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
Well, finishes like that are pretty impressive from Devin Booker, who we know is a great outside shooter.
Here's Howard. Second shot opportunity. He kicks to Ross. Pass to Hero. Tries again, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
And the defense knows that Hero can get that jumper working from just about anywhere.
Bobcats leading by 12. Booker looking around. Trying to find Washington. Gets it to him.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
The pass to Collins. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And what was once a weakness for Collins, now a strength. His defense has taken huge strides since the start of last season.
And I think a young player like John Collins learns that blocks are not just a statistic that reveal how good you can be defensively. It's about positioning. It's about communication. And John Collins wants to be more complete on that end of the floor. He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
And the first one drops. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter. Bobcats leading by 10. White the pass to Washington. Here's Booker. And the rejection by Collins.
No, sir. Collins sending that one away.
Here's Lowry. Here's Howard. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. At one point, they led by 16.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Bobcats.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And ever when important, and this one will go down as win number 3. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Devin Booker.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
And it's a completely new group for Las Vegas.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Now here is Martin. Pass to Riller. Covered by Reddick, and it's blocked. Here's Finney-Smith. Pass to Bitadze. Reddick with the 3. The shot, no good. So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them this